Hey y'all, it's Janae and welcome to my channel. As you can see by the title, I'm going to be making a Chebe butter for my hair. Chebe powder is an African powder known to promote hair growth and retention. So I've seen a few videos, a few YouTube videos on Chebe butter and decided to try it for myself. Here's the package. I got it on Amazon. Don't quite remember the cost, but yeah, this is it. And I also have some African shea butter, unrefined shea butter, two containers of that. Also some extra virgin olive oil. Get it out the cooking section of Target. And some Jamaican black castor oil. Also some avocado oil. Got that from the beauty supply store. I'm sure y'all seen that before. And this right here, this is lemongrass oil. Oh, this is so bomb, y'all. Like the smell of it. When I tell y'all, almost, it smells like lemon heads. I almost took a few sips, but then I realized, this is for my hair. I don't know if it's edible, and I don't want to have to call poison control. I also have some sweet orange citrus oil. So this one smells really good too. I got the lemongrass oil as well as this oil on Amazon as well. And basically, I just bought the lemongrass and the sweet orange oil to just help with the scent, the aroma. Okay, so that's that. And now I'm about to open my Chebe powder, see what it looks like. So this is my first time ever using Chebe powder. Don't really know what it looks like, how it smells. Only ever saw it on YouTube and then in some Instagram ads as well. So yeah, I'm struggling a little bit to open it. There we go. And yes, here is the bag. It's giving dirt vibes, but we'll see. We'll see. We're not going to judge right off the bat. There it is up close. Now, I know I need some scissors to open this, so I'm probably just going to cut it right here to give me some scissors. So we got our Chebe powder opened, and I'm just smelling it, trying to get a feel for it. It smells like beef jerky to me. Have any of you guys ever used Chebe powder? If so, what does it smell like to you? I'm just trying to figure out if it's just me. And I did forget my coconut oil, so I think I'm going to go get that, and I'll be back, y'all. And voila, I found my coconut oil. So I'm just going to put a few scoops of my coconut oil into my pot. Come on, girl. Use that upper body strength. All right. So I also got this out of the cooking aisle in Target. I am struggling, y'all. Like, I don't know why I decided to play this part in slow motion just to show y'all my struggle. But look at that. We're scooping it. We're getting it. All right, I'm gonna just be quiet now because I have nothing else to say during this slow motion part of the video. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're scooping our coconut oil. I'm being very generous with it because this is how the lady in the video that I saw did it, getting a little messy here. I was a little ashy. I need to just use that to moisturize my hands. So there you have it. There's our coconut oil. Turning on my burner. Typically turn it low because it doesn't take long for coconut oil to melt. I have another pot here as well that I'm going to use for my shea butter. Yep. And there goes my orange oil. Again, that's for the scent. Have my castor oil, so I'm just going to mix all of my oils in with my coconut oil just to get an oil mixture. And these all help with hair growth and just saturating the hair in oil. And there we go. I haven't used castor oil for a minute, but I plan to get back to it because it's like what hurts. Oh, taking the top off. I'm watching myself as you guys are watching me, so I'm narrating as I'm watching. I'm seeing me struggle just like how you guys are seeing me struggle. All right, there we go. Pour some castor oil in there. What do we have next? There we go. There we go. Now I'm finally moisturizing those hands. There you go, girl. I'm now going to add my shea butter to another pot. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. This was the last bit I had, and we're just going to melt it. There you go. So my shea butter melted pretty quickly. It did not take long to melt at all. I went and used the rest of one container that I had. Also added the avocado oil and my olive oil and also my essential oils to that shea butter mixture. The coconut oil mixture, I just added the Chebe powder and the black castor oil. You guys didn't see me adding the Chebe powder initially because I believe my storage was full, so I couldn't record anymore. But I did go ahead and add a little more in this video. There's no rhyme or reason to why I added this extra bit of Shea powder. I just did it because I felt it needed to be done. I did what needed to be done, and it melted into, not melted, but it dissolved into the coconut oil and castor oil pretty well. It was like a darker textured color that you're going to see when I drain it. Let my shea butter cool off, and yep. Now, I guess I'm just showing you guys how I put everything away. Maybe you guys need a lesson in that. I know I do. There is no point in me showing you guys this at all, but yeah, I'm just putting things up right now, and we're going to move on to the next part of the video. I guess I took some time to smell it as well. So let me tell y'all what I did next. I got a stocking that I don't use. I placed it over a glass bowl to drain my Chebe powder. There in the pot, that's the Chebe that I had left over. And then there's the Chebe powder that I drained in my glass container just to get the juices from the Chebe powder. The excess on the top, I'm actually going to save that as well. So I got a glass jar to put that into, and you can use this for a hair mask. You can use it before you condition. So it's good to keep the excess powder, but that juice at the bottom, that's what we're going to use to pretty much make our hair better. I had also had some left over in the pot, so I'm just going to get everything because I don't like to waste anything. I don't know about y'all, but I don't. And look at all of that. That's a lot. That's a lot left over. So again, use it. You can use that for a hair mask. Put it on before your conditioner. Let it sit in your hair. Anything you feel necessary to use it for. Okay. So there is my Chebe, I guess Chebe juice. That's what we drained from the Chebe powder. And I'm going to mix that in with my shea butter, my melted shea butter that we melted earlier. Get that in there, kind of mix that all together. And remember, I put the orange citrus oil, the lemongrass oil, and the avocado oil inside of the shea butter mixture. And then for the shea powder, I used coconut oil and I used castor oil. And then we poured the shea powder in there. And right now I'm just trying to mix everything up. Got me a mason jar, that's what the mason jar, that's what I'm actually going to pour my whole mixture in. Let it sit in the freezer for a bit to harden, just to turn into a butter. I went ahead and added some more shea butter in there. I just wanted to thicken my mixture up, even though I'm going to freeze it and it will thicken up then, but you can never have too much with my thick hair. So I'm just stirring it, smelling it, making sure I did everything I need to do to create a successful Chebe butter. So right now I'm just doing the most. I'm adding more lemongrass, adding more of my oils just to make it smell better, because the unrefined shea butter, it has a really strong smell to it. So I guess that's why a lot of people use the ivory one. I can't stand the smell, but it works wonders on my hair. So I'm just going to try to put in as much of my essential oils as I can just to make it smell better. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and I guess we're pouring it in now. We're pouring it in our mason jar. Yeah, I'm sure that there's a much more effective way to do this. So once you guys find it, share it with me. Again, this is my first time, so mistakes are going to be made, but we're going to get everything in that mason jar. Slow and steady wins the race. You see that all of my shea butter did not blend. I don't necessarily have a blender, so I had to do everything pretty much by hand. And I did add more shea butter into it, but it is what it is. So we drained our Chebe powder in our mason jar. I would recommend using a smaller jar just for easier access, but this is all that I had, so I did that. We have our excess Chebe powder. I'm probably just going to set that aside, store that aside, and use that later when I wash my hair again. All right. So this, my friends, is the finished product. Again, I did use the yellow shea butter, so it is giving Green Goblin vibes. I didn't really expect this, but it'll work. What works for me works for me, and what works for you will work for you. So I'm going to put this in my hair and braid it for a few days. They say you should braid your hair up for 3 to 5 days, and yeah, this is it. I'm probably going to show the results later. There you have it. Shea butter.